Shalom, shalom. This part two, rapid fire. You know, if the shoe fits, deal with it. It is what it is. The shoe fits, it is what it is. Just deal with it. It's part two. I left off at I was about to get this out of Sirach. I'm about to get this out of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 9. It said, the whoredom of a woman be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. So, our women out here, you know what I'm saying, being haughty, man. Dressing wild and provocative, you know what I'm saying. Out here looking crazy, you know what I'm saying. Out here, you know what I'm saying. Basically, out here butt naked, man. Got their eyelids done, got their wigs with their edges out. They out here wearing pants, showing off their form and things like that. You know what I'm saying? They out here, what they fishing. They out here fishing, trying to get any man with the biggest bag. You know what I'm saying? Telling our daughters, you know what I'm saying, that they supposed to get a man. A man can't have no coochie, or you know what I'm saying, or if he ain't got no money and all this other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A man can't have no a man if a man ain't spending no money on you, you can't get no coochie or nothing like that. If a man broke, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing with the man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you out here telling your daughter to wear pants. Oh, you out here telling your daughter out here to you out here showing your daughter that it's cool to fool with as much men as you want to do. Man, that's wrong, man. This is why our children out here having babies young. This is why our daughters out here having babies at damn 14, at damn 15, having babies. It's babies out here having babies, man. They don't know nothing about the world because guess what? They raised by their wicked mother, man. And their parents, their father is not at the home. You know what I'm saying? The father is probably dead, or he's probably locked up, or he's probably just not there. You know what I'm saying? He's not there, man. He's just not there. Let's get that curse out of Deuteronomy, man. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. This is why the father is not there, man, because it's a curse on our people, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy, man, chapter 28 and verse 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. So it said that the man that is tender among you and very delicate. You know what I'm saying? We used to have hospitality towards each other, man. We used to, you know what I'm saying? Our men used to be, you know what I'm saying, real hospitable, man. You know what I'm saying? We used to have respect for another man. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't. We don't have no respect. We don't love our brother. We don't have mercy towards our brother no more, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said his eye shall be evil towards his brother. Now, you know what I'm saying? If a man doing better than you may look a certain peculiar way that attracts women better than you. You know what I'm saying? He may have a better grain of hair than you. He may have better clothes than you. You have an evil eye towards his brother. His woman may look better than your woman, and you'll have an evil eye towards him for that. You want to kill him for that. We don't have mercy on us on each other no more, man. And then on top of that, it said, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your wife could be doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? Your wife could reverence you and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you know what I'm saying? As her man, could reverence you as her husband. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? She could be doing everything that you need, but because your wife may have a better job than you, may have more money than you, may have maybe more built up in the spirit than you, you hate your wife. You hate your wife. You know what I'm saying? You because of the fact that you raised by your own mother. You know what I'm saying? You raised by you grew up in a single parent household. You know what I'm saying? You raised by your mother where, you know what I'm saying, your feelings get too involved with things. And you think irrational. And now you want to beat your wife because you feel like that's what's going to make you feel strong as a man. That's what's going to make you feel strong and better than her because you're stronger than her. She's the weaker vessel for a reason. She's made to serve you and reverence you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But our women, you know what I'm saying? Our women boost up. Our women are not reverencing their men, you know what I'm saying, as the man. You know what I'm saying? Our women are out here having haughty looks, you know what I'm saying, and showing the whoredom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that. That's why I said that. And it's Iraq, man. It's Iraq 26 and 26 and 9, man. It said the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. You know, so our women out here dressing provocative, having haughty looks, out here wearing business suits, and they think that's a sophisticated look, but it's, you know, women are supposed to wear dresses, man. Women are supposed to have their head covered, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what honors your head, man. And it said, okay, all right, now let's get that. Let's get this. Let's go to. Okay, let's go to Sirach. Let's go to Salaki. Let's go to First Esdras, chapter 4, and verse 27, man. Cause this is why, man. The Most High said right here. It said, this is the book of this is the book of First Esdras, chapter 4, and 27. It said, many also have perished and erred and sinned for women. So a lot of our men, many people, man, you know what I'm saying? Many people have sinned and erred for women, man. You know what I'm saying? Has sinned because of women, man. Has sinned because a woman wants to have, you know what I'm saying, wants to be out here having haughty looks, man. Wants to be out here on the same level as the man when the Most High made a woman to be a helpmeet for the man. You know what I'm saying? And reverence their man. You know what I'm saying? So this is why many have erred and sinned for women. You know what I'm saying? The sons have erred and sinned for their mom. A man might have been smacking your mom around, doing this thing, and you end up killing this man, or you end up severely injuring this man, and the police get called. And then guess what? You going to jail. Cause you didn't sin for your mom. You didn't sin for your girl. Your girl out here being having haughty looks, showing herself off, going out to the club all hours of the night, freaking off, and you find out that you want to go and kill that man, or you might go and kill her. And then guess what? That's a transgression against the law, man. Thou shalt not kill, man. That's a that's a transgression against the commandments, man. That's a sin. And a transgression against the law is sin, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to Sirach. Let's go to Sirach 8. Yeah, Sirach 8. Man, allergies, man. Sirach chapter 8 and verse 26 and 8. It said a drunken woman. This the book of Sirach. This the book of Sirach chapter 26 and verse 8. It says a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she would not cover her own shame. So our women are being given into too much wine, too much drink. Out here drunk up, getting drunk off the strong drink, going to the club, popping bottles, dancing on different type of men, twerking in the club on couches. You know what I'm saying? With their damn ass out, man. You know what I'm saying? They following they gadding the bride, man. They walking around idly, man. You know what I'm saying? Going around following all these different types of trends. The girls out here trying to look just like these damn Instagram influencers, man. They going out here wearing bikinis with damn Air Max 95s, man. Calling that drip. Saying that they look good because they seen some wicked ass female say that this is the latest fashion. This is the new hot gossip. They wanna be just like what's that woman name? They wanna be like Ari. They wanna be like Jada. They wanna be like Chloe Bailey. They wanna be like these women. But they don't wanna be like Judith. They don't wanna be like Susanna. They don't wanna be like Esther. They don't wanna do this, man. They don't want to be like the righteous foremothers. They want to be like these self-righteous whoremothers. That's who they want to be like. They want to gather abroad. They want to be like. They want to be like. They want to be like Jacob's daughter Dinah, and go and seek the and go and walk the land by themselves, man. Go and walk the land by themselves, and then guess what? Then you wonder why, you know what I'm saying, our women out here getting snatched up, murdered, and raped. Because they want to be out here showing their body off, man. They want to show it all to the world and flaunt it all. And they think they're on the same level as the man. But they ain't. It said, let's read that again. It said, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger. So it can cause anger. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see when your man, you get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself together to go out to the damn club. You're leaving at 10 o'clock, talking about you about to go to the club for a few hours. And your man look like it's 10 o'clock. Why you going? Why you won't stay home? Now he feeling upset. Now you left and you call and now y'all arguing because he mad now that you're leaving. You know what I'm saying? And now look at you going out to the damn club. It's 4 o'clock in the damn morning. Lock it. Yeah, that's why, you know what I'm saying, our women out here, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know what I'm saying, now the woman going out there at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying, you come back, your woman come back, now you mad, man. Now you mad, you know what I'm saying, and she don't care. She talking about some F a nigga, get some money. If he ain't spending the bag, he ain't get what the woman say? Bro boys don't deserve no coochie. She don't cook, she don't clean, but she got a damn ring. Foolishness, man. And our women out here listening to these women gadding abroad, walking around proudly, man, with haughty looks, man. What else it say? Let's go to Sirach 26:25. And it said, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So a shameless woman, you're going to be counted as a dog because you're shameless. You don't have no shame. You said, oh, you know what I'm saying? You're a proud hoe, and you tell everybody, let everybody know that you like to freak off and that you like to, you know what I'm saying, F dudes for money. You're going to be counted as a dog in these last days, man. That same man that you rose up against and told that wasn't nothing, he don't amount to nothing because he ain't got no damn money. He gonna rule over. You're gonna cleave to him in these last days. As long as you cut these statutes and commandments, you're gonna be cleaving on to that, man. You're gonna be wishing that, you know what I'm saying, that you did better, that you wrapped your head. Because you're gonna be counted as a damn dog. You know what I'm saying? But it's shamefaced, and it said, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, meaning you wouldn't be out here doing these things. You will cover yourself up. You will wrap your head. You will reverence your husband. That's what you would do if you fear the Lord. You will follow these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord has provided for our people as a reproof and instruction for us, man. I'm gonna go to 26. So this I write 26. It say a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. So that's playing on tables, man. It's a wise thing for a woman to reverence their man. It's a wise thing for a woman to honor her husband. Because if you honoring your husband, you're honoring Christ. And if you're honoring your husband, you're honoring Christ, then that means you're honoring the Most High. Because this is what the Most High made you to do. He ain't make a woman to be out here, you know what I'm saying, thinking they on the same level as a man. He ain't make a woman to be out here twerking on couches and getting drunk. Let's get that out of Titus, man. Let's go to the book of Titus, chapter 2, because this is how our women supposed to be. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with reverencing your husband, with being a good woman to your man, to be a good teacher, to be a teacher of good things. Let's go to Titus. This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. It said the aged woman, likewise. It said, okay, so like it said the aged woman, the aged women, so like likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things. So it said this is what they're supposed to do. Have a that be in behavior. That mean they have self control over their emotions. They have self control. You know what I'm saying? They have self control over things. They not out here, man, out here in the club. You know what I'm saying? Being proud. You know what I'm saying? Rising up against their man and doing all this other stuff, man. It said as becometh holiness. So being and having behavior over yourself, meaning having control over your own flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's what you mean. It said, and not false accusers, meaning they out here lying, saying that, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't this. You telling your man, who do everything for you. You know what I'm saying? That he ain't nothing. Out here telling false stuff about your man. Out here gossiping about your man to this other wicked ass woman, telling you, yeah, he don't do this, he don't do that, and none of that. You rolling your neck, twirling your finger. You know what I'm saying? And it said, and not giving too much wine, meaning, you know what I'm saying? They don't be out here being drunk, man. They don't turn to the bottle every time they go through something, man. They get drunk and want to go out. And it said teachers of good things, man. They teach. They are a good example for the daughters and the sons in the household of how a woman is supposed to treat their man and be with their man. And we'll continue to read this verse 4. It say that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. See, now let's get that out of Deuteronomy, because our women, you know what I'm saying, nowadays that don't love their children. This is why, because that's a curse in Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 55. So I'm gonna go that after this. So I'm gonna read that again. I'm gonna read this in Titus chapter 2 and verse 4. It say that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. So this is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Being in behavior. You know what I'm saying? Having behavior. I mean, having control over your own flesh. You know what I'm saying? Not being false accusers. Not out here gossiping and lying and telling and making up rumors, man. And be teachers of good, not giving too much wine, and be teachers of good things. Not out here getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? Going to the club, twerking on couches, man. You know what I'm saying? Twerking on the club, twerking on type of police cars, man. Twerking every time they hear a damn song, man. Every time they hear this for the 99 and 2000, they want to throw their yams back. You can't do that, man. That's not being a teacher of good things, man. What your daughter gonna do? And then you're gonna say, oh, that's cute. Oh, look at her. She twerking her little butt. That's not fun. That's not cool. Cause let a grown ass man say something like that about your child. You see your child doing that. Then what you gonna say? Who are you? Are you better than a pedophile to let your child sit over here and do that? To sit over here and watch your child at 4 years old twerk her tail, and you thinking that's cute, and you carrying on with it. You think that's all right? What make you more better than a damn pedophile? What make you more better than a damn child molester? You see your daughter over here twerking, and you over here talking about some hey, and you egging her on to do it. How is that being a teacher of good things? And it said that they may teach the young women to be sober. So you supposed to teach. So you drink your wine. You drink your wine, but you're not drinking it too much. You're teaching your daughter to be sober. Don't do these things. Don't be out here getting drunk. Don't be out here. Don't be out here. Don't be out here. Don't be out here smoking weed. You teaching your daughters that. You know what I'm saying? To love their husbands, not to sit over here and say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he ain't got a bag, you know what I'm saying, you ain't dealing with him. If he can't pay every bill and drive a nice car, the up-to-date car, have the new up-to-date clothes, have his hair cut and his beard shaved off, then Oh, you can't deal with that man. If he ain't got Louis, Gucci, and can't afford a Birkin bag for you, then you can't deal with him, cause he broke. How does that Salaki? How does that make a man broke because he can't afford material things in this world? Because material and you telling your daughters, you teaching your daughters that materials matter, and the man that worships the Lord, that follows the commandments, doesn't matter. He a lame. And it said to love their children. And to love your children is to teach your children the right good things. This is the love of your children. But let's see what that curse in Deuteronomy was talking about pertaining to the woman. So this is Deuteronomy. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 in verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. So when it say that would not adventure to set her sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, because our women are supposed to be at home. You know what I'm saying? Being a teacher of good things, keeping the house in order. You know what I'm saying? Keeping and being a teacher of good things to our sons and daughters, man. Teaching our sons the laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And us as the man, we supposed to be at home with our sons, showing them how to be a righteous man in this thing, showing them how to love, showing them how to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, and you know what I'm saying, and raise up His kids, man. This is what we supposed to do as a mother and a father in the household. But the woman that would not adventure, you know what I'm saying, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband, meaning she gonna leave the house. She gonna go to that club at 4 o'clock in the morning. She gonna go out to that club and then come back into the crack of dawn, and you ain't gonna say nothing. You better not say nothing to her because she might she might leave again. She might argue with you and call you out your name. Oh, you won't run me, snapping her neck, rolling her neck, snapping her finger at you, and doing all the other stuff that the women be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And then it said towards her husband and towards her son. You know what I'm saying? You hear that all the time. You look just like your daddy. And she treat you different, treat you just like she may treat, you know what I'm saying, your dad and her daughter. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The woman won't teach the daughter that, oh, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, it's not right to be out here showing off your body. It's not right to just only fool with a man because he got money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna teach her these things. They're gonna tell her, oh, it's all right that you out here twerking, carrying on, that you pregnant at a young age. They're gonna tell you that. Oh, it happened to me, so it's all right. I understand. No, teach your child, train your child up in the way they should go, and when they are old, it will not depart from it, man. It won't depart from it, man. Teach your child the right things. Don't let your child fall into the same mistakes that you done did. Come on, man. We gotta wake up, Israel. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop this, man. Let's go to Proverbs, and I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna close this segment out. Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 13. It said, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in a high place of the city. So it said right here, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. So this is why she's supposed to be led and taught by the man, by a righteous man that's following the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Come out of this world, man. Come out of this world, man. We is not of this world, man. And with that, I'm going to give a strong Kwam Yashrala. Shalom.